Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Abby with Abby Reviews. So once again, this is a new show alert. Get your lives together, it's a new show alert. So we are about to do our first review for the Real Hotboyz of Houston. I know I'm a day late and a dollar short. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know the vibes. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to watch and I'm going to pause with my commentary. And then we'll come back at the end and bring it all together. That's what we got going on. So let's get into it. Okay, we're going to stop. Hold on. So we are 35 seconds in. And this is how it starts. This is Ashton. By the way, let me move that so y'all can see Ashton. Cute little face. Hey, Ashton. Okay, so this starts. This is a dry start. Is this how every episode goes? It's going to be a cold open. Ain't no music, no theme song, no nothing. We just jump right into it. That's what we doing? Okay. Okay, so we now getting the opening with the people. Why are they slow walking backwards into the frame? Okay. All right. So it's just 4 people? Okay. All right. All right, Mr. Rogers. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so I had to pause. So Ashton is meeting with Dre at the gym, and he's going over... He's having a mixer, and he invited Dre, and Dre said who all gonna be there, and he's going over the list of who's gonna be there. And somebody named Archie, I think who's somebody's roommate, I'm not sure, is he gonna be there? Is he cooking? And he was like, no. And I thought the response was going to be disappointment that the boy wasn't cooking, but Dre was like, good, because the last time his meatballs was garbage. Not the baby's meatballs, Jesus. Not the meatballs. Okay, pause. So, Ashton mentions inviting Chris and his boyfriend, whatever his boyfriend's name is, to the mixer. And Dre, like, they still together? Because I heard blah, blah, blah. The shade of it all. Jesus fix it. Okay, pause for a second. I have a little bit of critical advice. So this conversation is happening between Ashton and Dre. We barely see Dre. We see maybe the back of Dre's head. I don't know if they only had one camera. I don't know if they couldn't have them pause and then you move to a different angle. So maybe there's a mirror and they would see you in the mirror from where Dre was sitting. So you couldn't get. But this conversation seems very one-sided. It's not shot very well. And it tends to throw you off to where you can't pick up all the information because you never see Dre's face when he's talking. So it's just a little side note. Okay. Come on, Sherrod, with this deep voice. Deeper than the ocean. Come on.
Lost a brother, a sister, anybody, especially if they have died in their arms. But for him to use that excuse, for me, every time, it don't work.
Pause. So, let's get into this because it's the lack of sympathy for me. It's the lack of knowing how grieving works for me. Grief is it goes in waves. And it seems like the death of this boy's brother is very recent. And even if it wasn't recent, I don't give a damn when it happened. Fuck your party and how you felt about it. If somebody is grieving the loss of a loved one, and I am speaking from personal experience as a parent who has lost a child, there have been plenty of events that I said I was coming to that I did not. And I did not because grief beat me down to the point where I couldn't go. So fuck you if you didn't get Now, I don't listen. It was a pajama game night party. You didn't invite him as your +1 to the Grammys. You didn't invite him as your +1 to the Oscars. It was a game night pajama. Fuck that he didn't come. It's not that big a goddamn deal. And when he talked to you later and he told you why he didn't come, I don't understand what the fuck you got an attitude. I feel like I'm real aggressive right now. I just don't understand why you have an attitude. Listen, Listen, some days are fine. Some days I want to lay in my bed and don't get out of it and don't talk to nobody, don't do nothing. That is how grief and depression works. So it's not an excuse. It is just the reason things happen the way they sometimes happen. And you need to know. Okay, rant over. Because I feel like I'm more emotionally invested in this than I actually should be. So we're just going to go back to the show. But I just, that whole thing just struck me real wrong. It just took me in the wrong way, where you can't tell somebody how to grieve, or what their grieving process should look like, or how they should act in their grieving process to suit your feelings. It has nothing to do with you. That's it, rant over. I'm done. Okay, back to the show. Okay, pause. So, as this game night situation is super cute and everybody seems to be having a good time, do we want to throw a little technical critique in there? I know you're brand new, so I'm giving y'all that, but if y'all could work on the sound a little more, maybe a noise canceling microphone to be added into the situation so it's not as echoey would be good, so we could hear the participants clearer if everyone is not going to be mic'd in like this big group situation. Okay, pause. Hold on. Because this baby just can't. It's been coming for August all evening. I'm not exactly sure what the drama is or what the fire is, but now he's coming for August wig. August is like, no bitch, not my $500 weave. I'm assuming it was like $2 something for the unit and then $2 something for the installation. That is what my prayer is, because that's normally what I shell out, about $200 for my bundles, and my install is like $2 something depending on what's happening. But he said, I'm not the one, bitch. Okay, hold on. Because I'm not exactly sure. August tried to explain it, something about a club and somebody being drunk and falling out. And I don't know. Maybe dicks was exchanged. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why people are arguing. This makes no sense. I need more clarity. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I do know somebody finna get swung on probably. But I digress. Continue. Okay, I had to pause. Now, this baby in this pink shirt, because I put up the sign that if a physical altercation did happen, they didn't record it and they didn't show it. I don't know why. But okay, fine. But this baby in this pink shirt talking about, you ain't got no hand, blah, 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 blah. He's like, but you throw shade. And he's like, yeah, but I be a person about it. You could throw shade respectfully. How you throw respectful shade? Judy's, one of my Judy's. Get down in the comments. Tell me how you throw respectful shade. Because I don't know how to do that. My shade is disrespectful and it's on purpose. It's purposeful disrespect. So somebody teach me how to throw respectful shade. Thank you. Now, before we move on to the next scene, I just want to know, I understand that the hair on top of his head is fake, but August, baby, is that beard fake too? Because it was looking a little shifted. Is what I want to say after your altercation. So is the beard not real? Is that why it's $500? Because it's the hair and the beard? Or is the beard real? Inquiring minds want to know. Moving on. Okay, pause before they meet in the park. Pause. Okay, so here's another just a small criticism. I feel like for this to be the beginning where I feel like there was maybe a big altercation before, and now they're trying to put the friend group back together, so we don't know what happened to cause the rift, is a little confusing. So them having to sit down with Kenny and Ashton, hopefully we'll get the backstory of why Kenny has split off from the group. Is that his name, Kenny? Baby, I'm sorry. Whatever, I'm charged to my head, not my heart. But it's a bit of confusion, that's all. In the storytelling. That's all I'm saying. Okay, Paul.
When you get into arguments with people.
Pause, I said, damn it. Okay, so apparently Ken had an altercation with Jordan and Drake. And that's why he's no longer involves himself with the friend group. But I would like to know, what was the argument about? Before we get into resolving and apologies and all that good stuff, exactly what was the altercation? That's where I feel like we lose. I need what the actual altercation was. I digress. Continue.
Trey, Jordan, it's been them. We did this, we did that. It's our fault. It's never been like, let me own a little bit of it, let me own a piece, let me own something. At least I didn't say that. And neither time that I've had a disagreement with you. Now, the part that you brought up is that, you know, you call me sneaky and you call me secretive. And to me, that was offensive.
I call Ashton sneaky and secretive because Ashton is sneaky and secretive.
Wait, damn it. Wait. That right there has made him my favorite person on this whole show. That right there. That right there. Right there. This is old Chinese lady walking through the... Jesus, fix it. Why Ashton gotta hold everybody accountable like he their daddy? Like, I don't understand.
Bitch, but you called me out here to talk about saving bitches.
Kimmy. Jesus Christ. Okay. That was the end of the episode. Okay. All right. Let's go to our final thoughts. Okay. So my final thoughts. I enjoyed the episode. I enjoyed being introduced to all of these young men. I feel like this is like a real show. It's not like they putting on, oh, I'm this, I'm that. Watch me become famous, blah, 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 blah. This seems like it's just like a real reality show about the lives of these young men, and I think I'm going to enjoy it. It has just a few criticisms, but you've heard them already, so I won't reiterate them. But I really enjoyed this. I'm going to make sure that when at the end of this video, there'll be a link that you can click on the screen so that you can go and watch this episode. Please subscribe to the Real Hotboyz of Houston. Watch their video and let's get down in the comments and tell me if you like it or not. Until then, like before I was cut off, like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a kid, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.